101. Some people will show up. Get some people in there, it'd be awesome. So many people can get to show up. Yeah, we got somebody here. Hey, what's up, Terry? Long time no see. Oh man, sitting over here, getting ready to go home tomorrow. So I'm excited. I'll be at the house, whole month off. Tired, really tired. Ready to take this long month. Get ready to do some shooting. That's the first thing I'm doing Saturday when I wake up. I'm gonna go shooting. I'm gonna go put some rounds down range and have fun. Got to get practice in before the Texas Open. Make sure my beard looks good too. What's up, Ray? Are y'all still at work? Are you talking about the Glock 19? Cause yeah, not bad, I guess. The steel one was pretty good. Did pretty good. Wasn't too bad. Oh man. Yeah, the Carver one was pretty good. He did some pretty good shooting. I watched it a couple times. I was studying your form and everything like that. See how I gotta be able to, so I can beat you. You know, it's all the gun. Oh my god, it's like that saying: "Don't hate the player, hate the game." User error, huh? uh, oh man. Hopefully, it's not too good when I get up there. You know. Nah, man, I'm ready to get up there and start shooting. So, a couple months, I'll be up there. Can't wait. We're gonna be up there for about 4 or 5 days. So, I'm gonna go put rounds down range. Yes, knock star. What was that, Terry? Oh, hey Ray, did you see the video I posted, man? That was a break your heart moment right there. That was a break your heart moment. See, still is actually my my comfort zone. Believe it or not, there was a shooting club. It was average. uh, thank you. But actually, a lot of people don't know this though. But still was actually my starting point when I had my first open gun a long time ago, and I used to shoot Steel Challenge a lot. But over in Coppers Cove, Texas, they have the Coppers Cove Shooting Club, and it's all steel. So it's all they do. So I used to go out there all the time and shoot steel. So still is actually is a real big strong point for me too. So I love shooting still. I love shooting it. So you gotta get faster on those reloads though, Ray. You gotta get faster on those reloads, man. That's what it is. Gotta be fast, man. When I saw that video, you know, your shooting was good. There were a couple of things that you ain't no BJ Norris. Get out of here, man. I know BJ. Get out of here. uh, hell, I ain't even know BJ. Uh, is BJ really your cousin? Or are you just fucking with me? Tell him I said what's up. I didn't talk to. I know he's gonna be down for the Texas Open in April, so him and Max Michelle. Max Michelle will be back. I know Jerry Mitchell's gonna be there. Casey Eusebio is gonna be there. He's gonna try to be there. And then JJ Racaza is gonna be there. I haven't seen JJ in a while. I think last time I saw him was at the Limcat championship match in 2017. So I'll let him know that. I'll let him know. I'm like, hey, this guy Ray Norris says he's you. He's gonna take you out. But yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of big guys there. So I've heard of him. I have not met him. So, but nah, Ray, man, I'll let I'll let him know you're gunning for him. So you gotta get a little quicker on those reloads, man. I'm a reloading master. Shoot. And then I was watching the video, and there was one other thing I was looking at as well. It was something else. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's you were shooting at some targets and you had to run back. You had to run back for the reload. I think that's what it was. You had to run back for the reload. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it was. I have to watch it again. But oh no, it was your angle. I noticed you were shooting straight on to still targets. A lot of people, you know, when you're shooting still targets, you want to shoot it kind of out of an angle, so it looks like they're all lined up together and there's no gap. That's how you really want to shoot still. So that right there might help a little bit as well. Try to get more of an angle on, like an angle on your still, so you can be able to shoot it faster instead of shooting it straight on. Because if you shoot it straight on, you notice there's a gap. Now you got that gap that could possibly the round will go into. But if you're shooting at an angle, now there's no gap. Now it just looks like one wall of steel that you can just shoot down the line. So that's another thing I was noticing that you were shooting straight on. Yeah, like I said, try shooting it at an angle. And then for the Texas Star, okay, for the Texas Star, try shooting the bottom left. All right, shoot the bottom left one, and then start aiming at the right, or no, shoot the bottom right one, and watch the still, and like keep your dot there, and the still actually them down, and you shoot them as they come into your dot. That's another thing with the Texas Star. And if you're fast enough, a good way to shoot the Texas Star, which I found is a good way to shoot the Texas Star, if you shoot fast enough, is shoot the top one, the top still in the star, and then hurry up and shoot the side two, and then you got the two just sitting there dangling. All right, and then shoot them both. Shoot both of those. That's another way. If you're really good, you can do it that way. I've been able to do it a couple of times, but I like shooting it as it rotates around. But yeah, when you're shooting a big, like a lot of steel like that, and you only have so much on a round count, uh, to be able to minimize your misses, your mics, just shoot it at an angle so you have more of a wall instead of like a gap. But yeah, and I read your comment a second ago that said something about reloading from the belt. I definitely recommend that because I see a lot of, because I was asking, I think it was Terry, if you had to shoot it from the table. If you don't, if you can have a belt, reload from the belt, because then you can take your mags with you. You don't have to hurry up and run back and grab a magazine from the table, or have to drop it and then pick it up from the table and everything like that and fumble around with it, because that just adds more time. And it's easier to reload from the belt anyways, because it's right there on you. You just have to go from here to here, like from gun to here back, instead of from gun to table, pick it up and then reload. So those are just a couple of quick tips. That's why I don't like shooting off of a tape, like starting off with a table. Like when I do have stages that have like, you have to, because there was one match I went to where you couldn't have any magazines on your belt at all. You had to have them scattered across the table. But that's not saying that you can't shoot it. Shoot portion of the stage, grab that mag, and put it in your belt. There, because one of the stages I was at, you had to start with your gun on a table with two mags there. So what I did, I took a little bit of extra time and I actually inserted the mags into my belt, so I was able to carry those around, so I could do a quick reload if I needed to. But yeah, try shooting. Like I said, it's easier to reload from a belt than as a table, so that's definitely a good thing to remember. Hey man, when you're shooting open glass, you can have as many mags as you want. You can have your whole belt full of magazines, so you can have them in your pockets. There's no limit of mags. Even shooting production and shooting limited class, there's no limit. So yeah, Ray, you can carry as many mags as you want, man. That's what you need. That's what you need. Me, I only carry 5. So, and if I'm shooting production rules with 10 limit, man, that's 50 rounds. If there's only 30 targets, I have 20 times the miss, which I try not to. I'm not saying I don't. But yeah, I was watching a video from Gaming Goddess. She shoots for SJC. She shoots Glocks as well, and I follow her on YouTube. She actually what kind of malfunctions? Is it like jamming? What type of malfunctions are you talking about? Because a lot of times, a lot of people have malfunctions or with jamming or stovepipes or something like that, or misfeeds. A lot of times, believe it or not, that's your grip. If you're having a lot of like feeding malfunctions, that's going to be your grip. Adjust your grip. Because if you say you're holding a gun, right, you're holding your pistol, right, and you're holding it stiff, and you shoot it, the slide's going to rack back. Light strikes. Okay, so if you're having light strikes, Bobby Carver, usually whenever he sends you your gun, he has multiple striker springs. Try changing it out to a, because I think they come with the 4.5. Try to put the 5-pound striker spring into it. It'll give it a little more oomph. Are you? Hey Terry, are you reloading? Because if you're reloading and you're doing that and you're having light strikes, you might want to go with a softer. Primer. I find it, on the rare occasions that I actually do decide to ever reload, like the ammo I use, Black Dot Ammunition, they use CCI primers. CCI primers are like extremely light. They're very sensitive. So the smallest strike. That's why I'm able to run like a four. I'm able to run the 4 pound striker in mine, and I have no light strikes whatsoever. But which ones are hard for yours? See, I've never had a problem with the CCIs being hard. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking. Never mind. You're right. I'm Winchesters. God, thank you. I'm fucking retarded right now. Winchesters. There you go. Winchesters makes. But I've never had a problem with any uh, light strikes. Hmm. Are you using the skeletonized striker? Or are you using or like, did you ask him for the skeletonized one, or did he put like the stock one in? Because you might have to jump back to the stock then if you're having light strikes. Because the skeletonized ones are a lot lighter, and that could be your problem is the striker itself. All right, try switching back to the stock to a stock Glock striker, and see if that fixes it. Like I said, I've never even had a problem, even with the skeletonized one. Um, I don't ever recommend doing this, but it was just one of those. I had to have ammo real quick, and I didn't have any on me, so my buddy ended up. Yeah, I fucked up one time. So my buddy actually gave me some steel casings, and I never recommend shooting that at anything. But you know, it even shot those for which was crazy because steel casings are really fucking hard. But I was able to shoot steel casings with it even. I never recommend that. But and it's still doing light. Hmm. Did you try 5 pound spring? Nah, that's probably what it is. What are you having problems with your mags? Are they just not feeding right? Because if you have mag problems, that's most likely your spring. You probably just have a bad spring or something. I know you're not supposed to. Drag's going in. Okay, this is what you need to do then. Okay, take a little bit of sandpaper, not a high grit. I'm talking about like, I'm saying probably around 100 to 1,000 grit sandpaper. Okay, and scrape and sand your magazines down a little bit. You could try that. And if you think they're doing it on the magwell, then take a little bit of sandpaper and do it on the inside as well. So sorry about that, guys. Are you shooting Gen 5 mags? So all you're shooting are the Gen 5s? Like I said, I would definitely recommend doing a wet sanding, 800 to 1,000 grit onto the magazines, and just try to get as many birds as you gotta. Okay. Yeah, try to get as many birds as you can off, and try to sand them down a little bit, and then take that and take it on the inside, and you can sand the inside of your mag well as well, and that might fix it. Like I said, no more than no more than 800 grit, between 800 to 1,000 grit. That's all you really need, and do a wet sanding on the magazines, so you're not really gouging it. So and that'll get rid of those sticking. So if you're wanting some good extended base plates for the for Magpul mags, look up. I've got a video of it actually on my channel, but it's for my Smith and Wesson for my M&P. So if you go on there, it's I think it's Springer or Spencer Speed Performance or something like that. I can't remember. I gotta look at the video. But you can try those. Those will fit the Magpuls, and they make them for Glock Magpul mags as well. And that's what I use on my M&P, and I love them. And round mags are too short. Y'all have like a mag limit, like a round count limit or something like that? I thought y'all don't have a round limit in y'all's state. They fall out. That's weird. Yeah, because normally 10 round mags should be the same size. They just have a block in them. They turn this thing off. Yeah, normally 10 round mags are the same size as the regular 15s or something, but they just have like a block. The bases are too short. Oh. Sorry, I'm over messing with the damn thing. See, I've never tried using stock base plates with my magazine or with my magwell because I just run the 140 and the 170s. So I've never really had that problem. So I've never found that problem at all because, like I said, I don't ever use stock base plates. But I know it's really like most of the time when you're having like most magwells, they won't let you run standard base plates. That's why you usually get the extension or like aftermarket squared base plates. What you can try to do though is I did it with my M&P to test it out, and I actually rounded the stock base plate on my M&P so it could actually run I was able to run my magwell with those stock base plates until I got my extended ones. Oh, that's right, yeah, because New York has the magazine limits or the round limit or whatever it is. I call it the communist count. You should be able to still have 15 round mags, but just only load up to 10 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. See, that's why I never go to New York anyway. I don't do any type of shooting in New York. Anywhere that limits my magazine capacity, I won't go. That's why they took out the speed shooting championship and a lot of matches out of California because of that reason. Unless you have in a lot of those big things, like those states or whatever. So yeah, like I said, I normally go to matches that have I can shoot whatever since I shoot open class. So I have I won't go to those small states like that or those states that have those low round counts. But that's why y'all just need to come to Texas, man. Shoot over here in Texas. You don't have to worry about that crap. Yeah, as many rounds your mag as you want. Oh, they are. They really are. I don't even consider them states anymore. They're foreign countries to me. Like people are like, I'm from. I ask people all the time, like, what state you from? Oh, I'm California. And I said, what state, not what country. I'm from California. I'm like, that ain't part of the states. Like, we haven't considered those part of the states in a long time. Yeah, they're all anti-constitution. Freaking dummies. All ran by the Democrats. Oh man. Yeah, they are. I don't even think they hold any big matches over there anymore. Like I said, they all the big matches that they held in California, because I know they used to have the speed shooting championship. The World Speed Shooting Championship in California, and then they started getting too anti, with the high magazine capacity magazines and stuff like that. So they took it out and moved it to Nevada. So now they just move them all around, move that match all around on the southern states. But they won't go there anymore. Most of those matches are over there are limited tens. So you got guys shooting open class, but they only have a 10 round mag limit, and it's crazy. So, uh, I don't know. I have to look at that again because I saw him posting something like that, but I don't know. I think it's only like a level 2 match, so it's not really too big. It's like a medium match or whatever. So it's not like Henry Cup where it's like a level 3 or higher, level 3 match or anything. Yeah, I think he's going to a level 2. I don't know. I've never actually really seen him shoot before. Like I've never seen him shoot in person. I saw his videos of his drills and everything like that, but he's a damn good shot from what I can see. So I don't know. I have to actually watch him shoot and see what he does and how he runs his stages and everything like that. Because you can shoot fast, but it's hits that count. So you can shoot fast all day long, but if you're not hitting A zone, you're hitting like the C zones and B zones and stuff like that. It doesn't really help you much. So you could be maxing shell fast, but it's more, you know, hitting where you want, hitting, making your hits count. But like I said, that's why I have to actually see him shoot. When I can tell, he's good. He's damn good. He's quick. But like I said, it's really more about hit placement and where you're actually aiming, where you're hitting. So, but like I said, from what I can see, I saw a couple of his videos, and yeah, he's quick. So I'd have to actually be at a match though to watch him. No, thank you, Terry. Makes me feel loved over here. Ray over here telling me I'm average, hurting my feelings, losing my confidence. Ugh, look, I'm getting sick too. I'm back over here in Texas now. Like I'm going home tomorrow. We got pollen season coming around, and I think I'm having allergies now. I hate it. Ugh. hopefully I can beat Ray too. Hopefully, we'll see. So I'm gonna go train tomorrow or on Saturday. So I'm going to one of my local ranges. They hold a lot of 3-gun matches. That's where I saw Terran Tactical whenever damn it now. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Son of a bitch. Keanu Reeves was shooting that one time. So I'm going over there. I gotta practice, so I try to train if I'm getting ready for like a big match, I'll train like at least once a week up to the match just to, I'll go out there and blow, 100 rounds, 200 rounds or something like that, and get a good rhythm down just to try different things. If I'm shooting like a local match or something like that small match um, is actually my training. So I'll like if I don't want to actually go out and just blow ammo, just randomly blow ammo, then I will actually go to like local small matches and shoot those matches as my training scenarios. So, and I'll put my effort into that match as if I'm going to actually shoot the big match. Sometimes I will relax, I'll just go out there just to have fun and see where I'm at for a little bit, get my hits down, make sure I'm doing good, make sure my fundamentals. I might not shoot like the top or whatever of the match, that's not where I'm doing. I'm out there just to practice and train for the big match. Then when I go out to the big match, then I'll shoot whatever I need to shoot or shoot how I shoot. So, yeah, I like to train, at least once or twice a month, and just to knock the dust off pretty much. Jade struck is hot. Mm. Yeah, I like the girls from Terran Tactical. Those girls are bad, man. They are bad. Oh, got real bad indigestion. Yeah, y'all got some really crappy weather up in that area. One day it's warm, next day it's like freezing cold with like 12 inches of snow, and next day it's like summer and springtime. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I think it's Mother Nature. She's she's on her, she's drunk. Ammo is an issue too. How's ammo issue? Oh, I forgot to ask. Oh yeah, not enough. I forgot to ask about those matches too. Do they have? Is it all the same power factor? Like, are you all considered minor in power factor, or is there a major and minor difference in those matches? Because I looked on the website and it didn't really say if there was a power factor difference. Like people who shoot major are actually classified as major, and people who shoot minor or minor. It didn't say if it was split or not. Well, I guess with it being still, I guess it wouldn't really matter. So, okay. Oh man, these people need to hurry up. Well, that's no problem. I shoot 174, I think is what my PF is right now. With my ammo, it's 174. Oh, man. Oh, I definitely recommend y'all looking at Black Dot. Y'all should definitely check those guys out. Black Dot Ammunition. You will have to get your barrel rimmed out to 160 OAL because they are loaded long. So you will have to get your barrel rimmed out. Now, with that being said, you can still shoot, factory ammo out of it. It's just not as accurate, I guess you could say. Uh, you might have a little problem with the feeding. Shouldn't hurt too much as long as you're shooting a 150. If you're shooting anything under 150 OAL, then you might have a feeding problem. But definitely check out Black Dot Ammunition, man. Those guys are amazing. Their ammo, it's shooting over 172, and so you will be shooting major. And they sell by the box of 200, and it's like $60 or something like that for a box of 200. I haven't had a problem with those guys at all. So I was shooting, like I said, I was shooting for Atlanta Arms for a while, and then I ended up dropping those guys because I wanted to try out Black Dot. Wait a minute, your open gun should be for major. If you're running one of Bobby's open guns, you can shoot major. They're made for minor and major rounds. Yeah, if you're running Bobby's open gun, you can shoot major out of his gun. Oh. The request is strictly for minor. Minor, then he should have built it for major rounds as well, because most of his guns are, unless you requested for minor. Plug this phone in. Phone's about to die. Yeah, because if you didn't request for it, then yeah, you can shoot major rounds out of it. But all you really need to do, though, if you want to do that, you just get a barrel swap. I shoot the Alpha Wolf competition barrel. Well, yeah, he does that with all of his guns. Believe it or not, um, he tests his guns with factory ammo, but that's what he tests them with. But like I said, I guess if you had it built for factory ammo, then yeah. But most of his guns, like I said, he tests with factory ammo, and that's what he'll use to do his grouping and all that in zero. But like I said, you shouldn't have no problem. If you got his KKM barrel, then yeah, you can shoot major rounds out of it if you went with the KKM. But like I said, I shoot the Alpha Wolf. The only reason I went with the Alpha Wolf instead of the KKM was because the KKM barrel was back ordered. So it would have been an extra month for me to get my pistol. So he's like, we have a cheaper option. It's $70, $70, and you can still shoot major out of it. And it's the Alpha Wolf. And I tried it, and I freaking love that barrel because it's actually it's fluted. So it's a fluted barrel. so it's lighter, and I've had no problems with that barrel whatsoever. I love that thing. Because like I said, I ordered the KKM originally, so yeah. Because I know when he tested mine, he asked me what I was going to shoot. He asked me what I was going to shoot, and I told him I'm like I'm going to shoot factory ammo, but I'm also going to shoot major ammo as well. And he's like, all right. But like I said, most of his open guns though he builds them for. You might have to contact him then and ask him. He'll look it up in his system and everything to see if it was built for major rounds. Because you might have to clarify that with him. But like I said, if you did request it strictly for factory ammo and strictly for minor, then yeah, you might not want to try to shoot those black dots right now because you'll blow your barrel up. But like I said, if you went with the KKM though, you should be fine since it is a competition ready barrel, so it should be good. Yeah, I saw that happen one time. One guy's like, "Hey, let me shoot a couple of your rounds," and I'm like, "Is your gun rated for major rounds?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it should be fine." I was like, "Well, you're shooting this shit at your own risk." And he took and shot 2 rounds out of it, and his barrel went kaboom. And I was like, "Well, you just destroyed your gun. You might want to go buy some more. Might want to go buy a new gun. Go buy a new barrel right now." So I told him he was shooting at his own risk. Because those some guns got some punch. It's got enough power behind it. It can give you a concussion if you're standing too close. So usually when I shoot, the guys are like 10, 15 feet away from me with the timer because it's so loud and it'll give you a concussion. Damn, it sounds like a cannon going off. Shooting that ammo out. It's like it sounds like the 38 Super guys. Yeah, it's just like a 38 Super pretty much. Bitches are loud like a cannon. My buddy Spencer Stein, his 38 is mean, and it is loud. Yeah, you can. You really can. And the crazy thing is when you're shooting the gun, you don't feel it as much. But if you're not shooting the gun, you're standing behind it, you can feel the blast. First time I started shooting that ammo, because my Atlanta Arms I was shooting wasn't that bad. But then when I moved to that ammo, I was like, the timer guy was right behind me, and I shot off a couple rounds. He was like, "Oh shit!" He backed up real quick. He just stood like 10, 15 feet away from me while I was shooting. He didn't even follow me with the timer, and it was so loud and gave so much of a concussion that it actually read the he was like 40 feet away from me, and he was able to still pick up my round count and my time. So he didn't have to follow me at all. So yeah, Limcat makes some loud guns, man. If you're shooting the right load out of them, they make some loud guns. Oh my god, it's that compensator too, is what it is. Like I said, with it being a 38 Super, those son of a guns, those 38s, is just something about them that feels like a cannon going off. And you can feel the pressure hit you in the chest from like 10, 15 feet away. Like when my buddy Spencer shoots and I'm running the timer for him, I'll activate the timer and I'll run back like a good 20 feet or so just so I don't have to feel that concussion because that son of a gun is bad, man. It is horrible. I didn't think it was going to be that loud until you started letting rounds go, and I was like, holy crap. No, that's major, man. If you're shooting 38, you're going to be shooting major. Most guys that shoot 38 only shoot major, unless you're special like JJ Rakaza. JJ Rakaza shoots 38, but he shoots minor with his ammo. But that he can do that. In fact, that the reason that he can do that is because he's so quick and he's so accurate. But most 38 guys, they're shooting major. They're not minor. So, reason being because of the grain of the round. These people need to hurry up. I'm sitting over here in Terrell waiting to get unloaded. Not really. I've known some guys that do shoot the 45s. They're older guys though, and they really only shoot them with the 19s, with the 1911 matches, and that's pretty much it. But as of actually seeing them shoot, like, yeah, they're like a rare bunch now. It's either 9, 40, 38. That's all you're really going to see out on the range now. Because what it is, the 45, it had too much of a punch. So, and it was, yeah, not enough round count. I never see 357 ever. Not saying there is that rare case, but I never see guys shooting 357. So. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get off this live feed. I gotta go here and make sure these guys and my stuff are unloaded. See if they're done. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for showing up on this live feed, man. I might be a little off for about a month, so y'all probably won't be seeing me on here. There might be a chance I'll post on this page or whatever if I am gonna post a video. But I appreciate y'all for showing up. I've got to do this earlier, but I like all thank all my sponsors at Carver Custom and all those guys, CR Speed, Emerson Gear, Double Alpha, and everybody over there, and appreciate all their support. So, and I thank y'all for y'all support as well, and I hope y'all take care, man. Make sure y'all share the page and everything and help me out get some more subscribers. But